What's up, guys? Enkiri here. Today is vlog number 25, and on the menu for today is push presses and strict curls. My push press has been improving slowly but surely since I re-implemented it into my program about a month ago now, I think. During this particular session, I managed a clean single with 250 pounds, which matches my lifetime best from a few years ago when I was more focused on Olympic lifting. The difference is this lift was much smoother and I'm a good bit lighter, at least 10 pounds lighter, now than I was in 2012, which was the first and last time I hit this weight. After that, I really don't think I push pressed for about 5 years until I gave it another shot in late 2017, and finally I've matched my PR. I think there are a few more pounds in the tank on my max, and I'll take those when the opportunity presents itself. I'm still a long way away from my ultimate goal of 300 pounds, but what's most striking to me about these presses is that on the initial ramp up, every single lift is so damn smooth. Up to 220 basically looks like an empty bar, and you don't even see a hitch in my technique until I get to 240. And I still think that's the easiest and smoothest 240-pound push press I've ever done. Then, the top lift with 250 was great as well. My triceps slowed down a little bit there at the lockout, but still, it was a very clean lift. And I think that shows a couple of things. For one, the explosiveness that I'm moving the sub-maximal weights with shows that I've greatly increased my power output. Even in recent history, I wasn't capable of generating so much force so quickly. My heavy squats are still slow and grindy, but I bet you that when I go back to jumping and sprinting, I'll hit some PRs there after a little while. And I bet you that I hit that 100 kg hang power snatch in the coming months as well. And two, it shows that my tricep strength has increased, almost certainly from all the heavy-ass dips I've been doing the last few months. The ability to catch a decelerating barbell with my baby-ass arms and drive it through to a powerful lockout is a great display of tricep strength and is something that I've lacked in the past. This increased tricep strength wasn't really proving very useful for me on the bench press, as there didn't really seem to be much carryover onto my bench press this past training cycle, even with my massive increase in dipping strength. However, the fruits of my labor have certainly paid off, and I think that my recent overhead work is proof of that. I didn't train strict presses for like 3 months, and even then, I only included them for one training cycle. And prior to that, I had abandoned them for years. I never would have been able to lock out that 185-pound press overhead a few months ago when all my pressing work was comprised solely of benching. So it's interesting to take note of the differences and how exercises that work the same muscle groups through different movement patterns can have such drastically different effects on your body. Anyway, I thought I would try something different for the back-off work this time around. I was still basically doing EMOM reps here, though I wasn't being super anal about the clock, but I can assure you there were no more than 90 seconds between any of the back-off lifts. So what I did was, rather than try to do 10 singles with the same weight, I instead waived the weight for every single lift. So I never lifted the same weight twice in a row. The issue I was experiencing before is, after I hit my top lift on this exercise, I experienced a massive drop in performance, which seems to be due to a combination of a lack of focus and a large drop off in adrenaline. So my back off work often ends up being terrible, grindy, ugly, and really all over the place in terms of technique. But because the issue is mostly not fatigue related, if I instead take a very large drop off after my top set, then I can regain some of my form and my crispness and then very slowly wave my way back up and end up hitting cleaner lifts and a higher peak than I would have been able to hit if I had tried to keep the weight constant for all the back off reps. I think this is going to be a better method of accruing volume for me, so I'm going to stick with it for at least a few more weeks and reevaluate from there, but I have high hopes. After the push presses, I finished up the day with some strict curls. I'm still doing these cluster style. I've been doing 3 cluster sets of 8 to 10 reps per session. Each set probably takes about 2 to 2.5 minutes to complete, depending on how many reps I'm doing, and I rest around 15 seconds between reps. I'm using 105 pounds here, and this is my second session with this weight. I ended up doing 3 clusters of 9 reps each for 27 total reps. Next week, I'll keep the weight the same, and see if I can get 3 sets of 10. And once I succeed there, I'll make the jump to 107.5 pounds. Really tedious stuff, but I think it's been one of the main contributors to my recent string of chin-up PRs, so I'm going to keep at it. I really want to hit a 4-plate chin-up one day. Anyway, that's all I got for now, guys. I'm a little bit busy these next couple weeks, so I'm not sure what kind of videos I'm going to be able to release these next few Fridays for my main video day, but just know that I'm always working on something. I've been compiling footage for a potential physique update type video to show what you can accomplish when you're consistent and you work hard for a long period of time, even if you only focus on strength as opposed to aesthetics. I'm air quoting here, just so you know. Not really sure if that sort of video is my thing, but I'll put it together if there's interest in it. Other than that, please be sure to like the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and as always, if you enjoy the content I produce, please share your favorite stuff somewhere, and together, let's make Forest of Wolves Gym one of the biggest fitness channels on YouTube. Keep training hard, and I will catch you guys next time.